Sitting at my cafe, Spring Eternal, I was reflecting on the different myths created by society for its convenience. These stereotypes or constructs are created by the average majority for the average majority to make popular a narrative that suits the status quo. So, according to the narrative, a standard happy family is made up of a heterosexual couple of a husband, a wife, and a child or two, with maybe a grandparent or two thrown in, who live in a comfortable home with all the basic amenities and preferably a few comforts, if not luxuries. So today, I'll break or bust the first social myth, that of the family. What I told you right now about the social construct of the idea of a family is not something I agree with. I differ, strongly differ. To me, a family is essentially a private space that is made up of loved ones, where the members can range from two or even one to an infinite number. But peace and happiness are of utmost importance in a family. A daughter or a son and his or her parent, like the character Wemmick and his father, who he calls the aged parent in Dickens's novel Great Expectations, can be a happy family. A brother and a sister, or two sisters, or two brothers can be a happy family. A man with a dog or a cat can constitute a family. A single man or a woman who lives alone in an apartment and has many friends can be a one-member family having other members of an extended family. A woman with no human friends but sparrows and stray dogs she takes care of and feeds can have a family made up of all these lives. Let no one tell us what is the ideal family. Let not the most private and sacred of spaces be reduced to a beaten stereotype as per the fragmented narrative of society. There's a story I'd like to narrate in this context. A gentleman, my father's childhood friend, a very witty and honest man, died a bachelor shortly after his retirement. He had lost his mother when in school. He had three brothers who were married. Now these brothers and their family shunned him when he had tuberculosis while he was serving as a well-placed government employee. But he wasn't uncared for. My father's friend in that hour of crisis was looked after by complete strangers. A poor widowed woman with a little girl had been helped by him. He had hired this woman as a help, providing decent wages so that she could live a decent life, get lodgings of her own, and bring up her daughter. It was she who nursed him back to health, and that fatherless little girl grew up to respect him as her own father. When he died, shortly after retiring from service, he had this woman, her daughter, and the daughter's husband to count on as his family. And true to his nature, he had left all that he had to them. This anecdote never fails to uplift me. It breaks a myth only to replace it with a greater truth. That family is not just blood or marriage, but a truth founded purely on love and dignity. A family is not just a cluster of familiar faces, but a possibility of fulfillment and reward that makes life worth living. And it is up to each of us to decide what is the family we choose to have. Friends, tell me your thoughts on this. I'll be waiting. Till then, till we meet again, be happy and safe. See you soon. Bye for now.